Well, hello everybody. Thanks and welcome to The Reckoning 2015.
Woohoo!
Many of us have been here all afternoon, which is why I kind of laugh saying we've started, because we've already done an unconference. We'll talk about that in a little bit tonight. This is our opening kickoff of the conference. Tonight our focus is on community. We're going to have a special guest up here for a little bit, and then we're going to bring up the Geek Whisperers, and we're going to do a little interactive, kind of Oprah-style session. So everybody, I did just tweet immediately before getting up on stage. I just went over to my laptop and tweeted from Tech Reckoning that we were starting. So if you all retweet that so people can join us. If you're watching, you may be watching this as a recorded video because this is September 13th. So,
and it is recorded.
and streaming live. So I'm going to get up and talk a lot more. But first, I wanted to introduce you and the folks at home to Kat, my wife, Kathleen Troyer. Kat has years of experience in the corporate world, in HR, human resources, in training, in staffing. She is also a coach and a facilitator. She leads retreats all over the world. And I've asked her to kind of kick us off with the right tone and attitude. We all came from all over the world, everywhere from Australia to Ireland, and all points in between. And we've come here with intention, and we've come here with a purpose in mind. We've come a very long way to sit in a room together and talk about geeky things, which I think is fabulous. So with that, I thought it's right to start us off in a very deliberate way, a very purposeful way, in a very way that helps connect us all. So with that, I will hand it over to Kat, my wife.
Thank you. So welcome, everyone. This is so cool that you all are here. It has, John has been wanting to bring y'all together as a community in person. You all function so well as a virtual community, but to be in person together is very cool, and John has put a lot of time and energy into making this event happen. And we are very, very happy that you're all here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And so now the fun part for me, and hopefully it'll be fun for you guys. I just want to, I want you all just to take a few breaths with me. Would you humor me and take a few breaths with me? Just maybe feel your feet connected to the ground, which is this floor, which is connected to the ground, which is connected to the earth. And just notice that with your feet, with your awareness on your feet, maybe you're just a little more aware of the earth. And I use grounding as a technique to help me get present and to stay present. So, let's get a nice breath in. And release. And if you want to close your eyes, you can. You don't have to. Another nice breath in. And just feel that vital life force energy come in with that breath. Hold it for a couple seconds and release. We've all come here together as a community, as an intentional community, and that's what we want to do with this space tonight, have it be an intentional space. So, now we're hoping that in this space, over the next couple days, that you all may be sparked with some ideas, or maybe be reminded of an idea that you have already. And the goal is with this community that we share our ideas with everyone. And you guys are all, I've seen you in action. You guys are awesome at helping each other. And let's face it, the planet, our world needs people to do good work. And that's one of the ulterior motives that John has here in bringing y'all together, so that we can all do good work together that can benefit our lives and the lives of the generation of the future. And this whole future of technology, you guys are a part of it. You guys are at the leading edge. And so support each other, share your ideas. And I know so many of you know each other in this room, but I know there's someone who you haven't met yet. So it's so easy for us to spend time with the people that we know, but we want to challenge you to go and meet other people. Meet the people that you don't know and find out about them and ask them what they're doing and maybe ask them how you can help them. So I am super just excited to be here tonight with you guys, and let's just take another couple breaths together and intend for possibilities over the next couple days. Intend to be able to meet someone new and someone that you might be able to help. All right. Then the other thing that I'm supposed to talk to y'all about is the code of conduct. And I thought we were going to have a screen here with the code of conduct, but, you know, details, right?
Improv.
So there is a code of conduct on the website. Bottom line, we want y'all to be respectful. And if anyone doesn't feel safe, we want you to ask, we want you to tell us. And there are 4 people here that you can tell. Myself and the Geek Whisperers. John, everyone knows John? Amy? Matt? So if anyone does not feel safe or feel like they've been violated or that the code of conduct is not being kept, please come and tell us and we will take care of it, because the most important thing is that you feel safe here. Okay? Anything else, Johnny? All right. Well, thank you so much. Have a fabulous conference.
Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome, brother.
Thank you. Oh, I got another kiss. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. Let's keep moving. So yeah, this conference has been a long time in the making. I could not have done it without many people that are in the room today. So thank you all. I also do want to thank our sponsors who came together to help pull this together. So, yeah. I will invoke their names as if it is a spell that perhaps they will show up tomorrow. But most of them, some of them are here today. Most of them will show up tomorrow. Simplivity, Zerto, Cisco, Ravello, and Nutanix. So thank you very much. I think these are. I'll talk more about them tomorrow when they're here, so they can be buttered up. But you know, these are companies that really get it. Oh yeah, that's right. We are streaming. You know, these are companies that really do get it. They support the community. They are here playing the long game over the years, and I think that makes a difference. I really do think it makes a difference. So when I started Tech Reckoning a year and a half ago, after I left VMware, I had a couple of things that I talked about and a few secret goals. The overt things that I talked about were people were asking me to have conversations that were not appropriate or were out of bounds in the venues that we had. To have conversations that were not the conversations we could really have at VMworld, or really have at Cisco Live, or EMC World, or HP Discover, or Dell World, or all these conferences often sponsored by the vendors. And vendors were coming to me and saying, how can we actually have conversations outside of these silos as well? So that's been the biggest thing. And you know, I've done my newsletter. We're actually about to launch a site. It is actually built, it's just not launched, where we can have some of these conversations. And people came to me through that, and also through the Geek Whisperers, which we've been doing for several years, and we'll have the Geek Whisperers up here on stage. It turns out that technology conversations and technology careers are about much more than technology, right? It's our careers and our happiness and meaning in our life is much more than just what the latest patch release and what the latest API version is. And I think some of us in our careers have realized that over time. And many of you are here today. We had a really supercharged discussion this afternoon. We'll talk about that a little bit, where we actually determined we're actually all kind of the same personality type, where we're all these people who are pivoting and trying new things. And I think that's super exciting. So I'm glad you're all here today. Let's keep moving. I think that's good. I think we should start. My secret goal, let me tell you about my secret goal, though, I have 2 audacious secret goals. One is to save IT from itself, because IT is a sick industry. And IT people are sick people. So I really, somehow I've positioned myself in my secret, in my imagination that I haven't told anybody, as kind of the Moses of IT, and I'm going to lead everyone to some promised land. But at least to a better job and a better career and at least personal happiness and personal satisfaction. So anyway, we'll work on that we'll work on that over the next day or 2, and we'll work on that over the next year. And also I want to change how the community is regarded, and I want to change how the buying process happens and how vendors work with the community. My other secret goal is that every marketing campaign, every company has line items for community and for bloggers and for individual technology evangelists and spends money on us. And we present professionally enough that people come and work with us and that we're valuable to them. And that because things are broken. This sounds like a very pessimistic keynote here. Things are broken, right? The media is broken. Research analysis is broken. The search system is broken. The vendor system. How do people get information to actually do their jobs? It's very hard in 2015. So with that, we're trying to bring, with some of what we're trying to do here, let's try to shine some light on the process of the way things work in 2015, the way that social media, open source, the internet, all this community stuff changes the way people actually learn and changes the way that people drive their careers and also work inside their businesses. So those are my secret goals. So now they're not so secret anymore.